I think it means a lot to the team, too, to be able to do this for the city in their second season and for the fans.
What do you think is the number one reason? I'm sure there's a few, but what is the number one reason this team has made the playoffs?
I think the number one reason, I think, is because of the mentality and kind of the depth mentality of the group. They know that they don't have like a superstar line or a superstar player, and instead it requires every single guy every single night to put together a full team effort. And because they know that about the group that they have, it trickles into the mentality of this every shift, every line, every guy, every single night mentality, which I actually think is really bonding for the team and is a big, like probably the number one reason that they're there.
Well, it's a great point on a number of levels, right? I mean, having as much depth as they do, I mean, you got a fourth line winger with 20 goals. That just doesn't happen very often anymore in the NHL. But it also has meant that when they have faced those teams that do have the superstars, McDavid or Matthews or whomever, you can kind of see that it seems like they struggle to match up with some of those players and teams. How will they be able to do that better in the postseason?
You know, I actually think that they match up pretty well against teams like that, because when a team is built around one star line, they have one line that can score. If and when the Kraken are able to execute shutting down that line, they have three more lines who can roll out and score on their team. So they don't just need to have, they don't just rely on one line to score. They can have one line play a really good defensive line, and then to your point, they have a fourth line with a 20-goal score. They have so many different options for creating their offense that I actually think that's a huge benefit to them when they play teams that aren't depth teams, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but, it does.